Beautiful souls, top of the morning to y'all, or whatever time of day it is for you. I'm so happy and thankful that you stopped by. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'm going to publish it on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, or I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Okay, guys, this is the third one I'm doing. The first one I did, I went to pause for some reason and it stopped. Okay, so the second one I did, the camera started acting crazy and getting all blurry. Okay, so this is the third one. And I thought that was a sign from the divine, and the other one I did. When I went back on it, I seen one of the cards I was misquoting, so the whole thing was going. Anyway, what's happening today, y'all? I'm using the Illuminated Tarot here. There's 53 tarot cards in this deck. Traditional cards have, decks have 78. This one, some of the cards double as more than one card, which is super cool. And that's why I love them. So let's just see what's happening here. What are we starting off with? The Six of Spades. Moving away from any type of mental, chaotic stress or conflict. And moving on to more serene waters. And that is because here, with the moon, you're trusting your intuition instead of staying up in your head here. So we're going to use that as the overall energy. What's a poppin'? The Two of Hearts and Temperance. So this is a card that doubles as both. You see here, Temperance is tempering these two. Vessels. The Two of Hearts is just so beautiful. And you see here too the angel wings. Temperance is an angel. It's a very spiritual card. And both of these cards meshing together make sense because they talk about balance and moderation and harmony. The Two of Hearts is a beautiful partnership that's completely equal in every way. There's mutual respect, there's reciprocity, there's mutual love here. And it's two people dedicated to staying in balance with the other. Okay? And Temperance is a soulmate card, y'all. So what else here? The Eight of Hearts and the Moon. Okay, what else do we got going on here? The Five of Hearts. I don't think this doubles as anything else, but I will check. A lot of hearts. Okay, and the moon as well is a water card. You know, it's representative of Pisces. And Temperance here we have is representative of Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on. I just wanted to look in the book real quick. I don't think the Five of Hearts is anything else. It's not. Okay. What's happening? You know, trusting your intuition has a lot to do with emotion here. And I feel a lot of people, and myself included, when you're not trusting your intuition, it's because your feelings are involved. Especially if they're loving feelings. You're blindsiding yourself to what's going on. Because you just feel this beautiful love. And it could not be reciprocal. That's why we have the Five of Hearts here. You know, the Five of Hearts speaks of, you know, needing to learn a lesson in this situation and then moving forward. Because there's a lot of regret and remorse and guilt, sorrow. This could actually talk about mourning a loved one. So if, you know, you resonate with that, I'm sorry to hear it. But it just talks about a sadness. And with the Eight of Hearts here and the moon, it's talking about walking away from something that's no longer fulfilling you here. Because with the moon, there were some things that were revealed to you. Okay, the moon hides. It's dark. It hides secrets. But with the moon in this card as well, your intuition has kicked in, and that veil of this, you know, we're soulmates, I love you, that veil of this has been washed away. And now what's left is just the sadness, the mourning of what you may have thought this situation was. But here with the Six of Swords and or Spades leading the way, right? And then that talks about, with the swords, we're speaking of the mentals here. So logically, understanding what your tuition is trying to tell you, your intuition here, you know, moving away from the emotional aspect, you know, And that's what's taking you to a calmer state, because you're understanding that perhaps this was not reciprocal. Something here wasn't what you thought it was, especially with the moon. Okay? So this is what you're moving away from. A situationship, a relationship, a friendship that is just not serving any purpose to you anymore. It's causing too much emotional. And I always like to think the Five of Hearts, not like to think, but I liken it to an emotional depression. Okay? And also with the moon, it could be a delusion, an illusion. You're walking away from all of that. You see clearly now. Okay? What else? Yeah. A brand new start for you. Starting something new here with the Fool. The beginning of the journey. Tarot is a journey, and it starts with the Fool. He's number 0. Beginning your spiritual journey, because I also feel that the Six of Swords is a spiritual card. Moving away from the mentals, and trusting your intuition, being guided, especially with the purple in here, your third eye, being guided by the divine to keep it pushing, because this situation here, a no bueno for your apparently emotional health, right? Moving out of that, brand new, taking a leap of faith, going for something new. Could be another person here. Because we've got the Knight and or Jack of Hearts and Cups. That's a very romantic, beautiful, I like to think, energy. He is, I think, mislabeled as the Casanova of the deck. Look at all these hearts we have here too. Could be that your eyes are open here. Again, they're purple. Your third eye is open to the shenanigans of a Knight of Cups here. And or your eyes are just open to the possibilities. There's 2 here. And then again, this is a water sign. This, for me, I think of Pisces, because we've got the 2 fish, which representative of Pisces, right? And the moon does speak of Pisces, but it could be any of the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, etc. Either way, and the Fool is Aquarius. But what this is saying to me is that there may have been duality in someone. And that's why you realized, hey, this person's been hot and cold. You're not getting what you want from this person, because one day they're up, one day they're down. And it's not that, this person is maybe not feeling up to their highest potential today, so I'm going to leave them. No, of course you stick with people through good and bad. But this person, I feel, when I say their highs and their lows, it's the energy that they're giving you. So this is like an in and out. This makes me think of the Knight of Wands, where there's just an in and out energy here that was taking a toll on you emotionally. So you're moving away from that. So this was definitely to do with a person who maybe was non-committal, and you might have been looking for a commitment. What else here? We got, again, Pisces. Now, there doesn't have to be, but we got the Hangman. Hello. The Hangman and the 2 of Swords. And we also have the King of Cups. I don't think he represents anything else, but I will check, because I love this book and I love this thing. No, it's just that. But through your observations of the way this person acted, you've learned a truth that you needed to move away from that situation, right? And here with the 2 of Spades, it could be that for quite some time you had already known, but you didn't walk away from it, because here with the King of Hearts, you have a lot of strong, deep feelings for this person, and or intuitively, this person has deep feelings for you. The thing about this person is, if I look at all these cards, they may just be unhealed. They're acting out of their own trauma, which is triggering your trauma. But they're showing up in all this cup energy, and I feel like you are past that. Like, if you are on a spiritual journey, you're way ahead of where this person is, if they're even on a spiritual journey. So it was easier for you, and not easy, I don't want to say easy, but for you to figure out really what was happening, because you were already on a spiritual journey, and this situation and or person was setting you backward. You know, you started this leap of faith here, but then this Knight of Cups came around and had you kind of stuck, because you do feel for them, and intuitively you know they feel for you, but you are a couple steps ahead. Look at this purple here in all the cards that are you, right? You've had the third eye awakening. You're on the spiritual journey. You've been on it. This person may not even be there yet. And that's just, there's no compatibility, right? When you start your healing journey, you will find that you do need to leave quite a few people behind, because they're just not resonating or vibing within the same energy that you are. No longer in alignment. And those truths can hurt. Here with the Five of Cups, they can be painful and sad, you know, but you can't be tethered to someone's potential. Oh, if this person, you know, I know they're acting out of trauma, and I understand why they're doing things, which is great, because that helps you to not take things personal and move on. But you can't, you know, lead a horse to water. You can, but you can't make him drink it. You know, you've got to move away from this person. They'll catch up or they won't. One more card and then I'll get some advice here. Yeah, absolutely, 1000%. With the Queen of Spades or Swords, you let this person go, and or you need to let this person go, and you know that. Because there are truths you found out. Hey, once you find out the truth, it's done. There's no turning back from that. This person is on their own separate journey, which is not yours. Either way, you're not meant to go down the same paths. You're moving to the beat of your own drum here. So I'll just give you a little bit of advice with the Space Invaders playing cards. These are so cool. You know, they have like this arcade, this pizza shop by me, they have this arcade. And inside of it, they have this really big, I mean, you sit in it, and the screen is gigantic, the Space Invaders. I used to love playing this game. I love that game. I spent all my coins and tokens on that game. Yeah. So what's going on here? The Queen of Swords again. Yes. Double cut them off. I mean, it's just clarification. You've realized everything that's no longer in alignment with you needs to go, and that includes this person. Okay. Yeah, and now we got the Queen of Wands, because you're getting up in your power here. You know, once you figured it out. So this is a succession, because we ended here with the Queen of Spades, and we're starting again with it. This is a succession. Once you figured out what you needed to do here, you did it. Or you're going to. And you started giving to yourself. And understanding everything has to be reciprocal. In any type. This could be a friendship, a 1313 I just saw on the clock there. It could be a intimate partnership. It could be anything. You know, dealing with people in your life, there should not be a point where you give more than you get. You know, everything should be equal, should be reciprocal, and mutual. You know, so you move away. Look at all these queens here too. That's just confirmation for me. There may have been other people involved. A lot, at least two more, aside from yourself, in whatever the situation is here. Okay, there's three people. So we've got an air sign, a fire sign, and an earth sign. We even have all this Pisces water sign. Okay, could be Pisces, any type, and we've got Sagittarius here with the Queen of Wands. It could also be any of the fire signs, any of the earth signs. Anyway, so all these people involved. There is not, with all these people involved in this situation, you know that at least two, right? This is you. You figured out at least these two people, including this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups, which probably are the same person, right? This person comes to you as the King of Cups, perhaps love bombing, but they're technically or actually being this Knight of Cups here. Casanova, gigolo. All over the place. We got three queens, so that proves it. So there was no equal give and take, because there was giving too much, and perhaps You were giving more to this person than they were giving to you, and they were giving to these other people. But at the end of the day, you stand your ground. You know, let those people do what they want with each other. You know, exit yourself from that. Have the courage to leave that be and stand up for yourself and be alone. Take that leap, baby, twice, the fool. You know, let this go. Again, no matter what capacity this relationship is, let it go and move forward for your highest good. So what is this? Six of Swords. What are you moving away from? You're moving away from unhealthy, toxic ideas, thoughts, patterns, and ways of being in a relationship. And starting fresh. Starting wide-eyed and fresh. All right, y'all. So, you know, I hope this resonated for someone. Always look after yourself. You come first. Love yourself first and always, baby. People just do what they do out of their own trauma. And they don't see anything wrong with it. Even if they're trespassing on you, right? But Jesus said they know not what they do. So let them continue to know not what they do. You do you, because you know what you need to do for yourself. You're a beautiful soul and I love you. You have the best. Mwah.